video, we are going to discuss the 5 major core muscle training exercises which will not only make the spin bowling performance better but will also help your spin bowler to stay injury free. So stay tuned. In previous video, we have discussed about the biomechanics, common injuries, preventive strategies and multiple exercises which you can give to your athlete during the pre-season, off-season as well as in-season. So today we are going to discuss about one of the most crucial aspect of strength and conditioning program and which is usually ignored. That is the core muscle training, or to be specific, how to improve the trunk stiffness of your athlete so that his performance gets better and better. Same time he remains injury risk free. So let's get started. Many a times it is misunderstood that core muscles are the only abdominal group, but the core muscles is a complete segment including multiple muscle groups like your abdominal group, the gluteal group, the hip flexor group and the back extensor group. So when you take care of the complete natural core set of your athlete, definitely the force production or the force produced from the lower extremity is very effectively transferred from this strong core to the bowling arm, which will in turn help our spin bowler to increase the spin rate of the ball and thus improve his spin bowling performance. Now let's dive into the 5 most important core muscle exercises for spin bowlers. First exercise is the plate pull-off press. Exercise, the athlete stands with hip width apart and holds the plate in the hands depending upon the poundage he or she is comfortable with. Then the spin bowler presses that is horizontally and parallel to the floor. The key pointers are: the core must be contracted anteriorly by the abdominals and posteriorly by the back extensors and gluteal muscle group. The spine must be in the neutral position, and during this exercise the spine should not be moving. This was our plate pull-off press. Our main focus will be on the neutral spine because that's how we are going to work on the dynamic core stability of our athlete. Next exercise is plate pull-off overhead press. Athlete stands with the hip width stance and holds the plate in his hands. Then the spin bowler presses it vertically upwards. The key pointers are: the core must be contracted anteriorly by the abdominals and posteriorly by the back extensors and the gluteal muscle group. The spine should be maintained in the neutral position throughout the exercise. These were the 2 varieties of the plate pull-off press, that is the horizontal press and the overhead press. Once your athlete is comfortable doing this, then we will move to the more specific exercise, that is core training with shoulder rotation. This is the exercise which we have designed for the spin bowlers, where the athlete stands in a staggered stance in such a manner that his front leg is the leg opposite of his bowling side and the kettlebell is held in his bowling arm. The athlete performs shoulder rotation mimicking the ball delivery phase with the core strong and firm, and thus the spine remains in a neutral position. Next exercise is medicine ball rotatory put. The Now this exercise is slightly explosive as compared to the previous two versions of the exercises, that is plate pull-off press and the core exercises with shoulder rotation. So let's see what the exercise is. It stands in wider than shoulder width stance with medicine ball held in upper extremities and explosively throws it over the wall by pivoting on the ipsilateral foot while maintaining the neutral spine. This exercise works on the rotatory component of the core muscles, as well as it helps to make your athlete more explosive. Thus, it gives a good dynamic challenge to your spin bowler. Next exercise is dead bug exercise. This exercise is another example of the dynamic core muscle training where athlete lies down supine with plates in both the hands and the upper extremity and the lower extremity simultaneously work but in the opposite direction to maintain the balance and stability of the spine. During this exercise, the hip, knee and ankle must be maintained at 90-degree angle and the lumbar spine must be in contact with the floor. So these were the 5 most important core muscle training exercises which we have seen step by step. To be specific, the plate pull-off variations were more subtle level which you can include during the off-season and the pre-season. As your athlete matures in his training status, you can challenge him more by giving him the medicine ball rotatory put and then moving to the dead bug exercise. Try including these exercises in your athlete's program step by step and start working on the core musculature right from the off season and then progressing towards the in season. If your athlete is in the rehabilitation phase, then these dynamic exercises will not be helpful to him or it will be too much for the athlete. So try to stick to the isometric core muscle exercises. If you have liked this video, then make an effort to press the notification bell icon, because in our next video we are going to talk everything about flexibility and mobility for our spin bowlers. So stay tuned, and if you have got any queries or any particular injury you want us to discuss in detail, then do comment in the comment box below. Definitely we will think of including that topic in our upcoming video. See you in our next video on this series of strength and conditioning for cricket spin bowlers. Till then, stay safe, take care and bye.